What's up, guys? We are about to put this red dot scope, what kind we got there, Bushnell red dot scope, on my Horton crossbow. We're about to put this rail on there permanently. I don't know what happened. You can see there's like a little lip up right there, so we're about to fix that, put this on here permanently, this railing, and that way it won't have to click up and down. It'll just be set. It's what I was advised to do, so we're either gonna goof up together or be successful together. Stay tuned. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this, make sure I mount it very close back to where it was. So let's do that. Alright, there's my picture. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this red dot off. Let's do that next. Figured it'd be best to use the tool that came with it. It's a Bushnell Trophy Red Dot Sights TRS 25. Let's see if the tool is in here. And in there. I'm glad I saved that box. Alright, we got that off. Now we are about to cut this right there. That's flush, but it's better than it was. So the way this was intended to work before I cut it off is there's a spring that was right here that raises it and lowers it by this dial right here depending on your distance, but we're getting rid of that. We're about to fix this thing in place in here so it will always be like that and there will be no play. I'll put this screw back in there after I glue it in, and then put the red dot on, and in theory at 25 yards it should still be spot on because this was already sighted for 25 yards. I don't know, it's what I was told to do. You might be screaming in the comments that I'm goofing it up, but it was a free bow, so hopefully I won't goof it up. This is what I'm going to use to glue it in, some Gorilla Glue minis. Alright, the directions on the Gorilla Glue are to dampen the surface. And get in there and get that a little wet, a little moist, if you will. Okay. It says a little bit goes a long way. And I only want to put this glue on the bottom. And not the sides. A little bit goes a long way. That's what the bottle said. Okay. We want that to be right there, and it said to clamp it, so I gotta find a clamp. I got some clamps. It's clamped. And that's supposed to stay 1 to 2 hours. We're never going to use this again. So we're going to put that on 0 and we're going to glue it. Could be screaming at me that I'm goofing this up. But we'll see. Got to moisten it. A little bit goes a long way, it said. Lock this in. Yeah. It's 4:40 right now. We're gonna let that set for 2 hours, 6:40, and we'll put the red dot back on. Stay tuned. We'll see you in 2 hours. All right, guys, time check. It's 5:53. There's a little screw that just goes in right there. It's not really set yet, or I guess it says it's not set yet. So I'm gonna finish screwing this in and we'll catch you up at 6:30. All right, guys, it has been 2 hours exactly. It's 6:30. Let's take off the clamp. Thing is in there. Let's see if we can't get this exactly. I got the picture. The sun is going down. It's a little bit darker now, isn't it? Ooh, I'm gonna go find a light. I'm find a light. Alright, guys, in theory, it should still be zeroed in. Let's go to the backyard and test it. I got the target at 15 yards. I don't want to start at 25. Last thing I want to do is send an arrow that doesn't hit it at all. So we'll see what 25 yards or 15 yards does. Fingers crossed. All right, so that one was down. Let's shoot one more just to confirm that it was down. All right. Instructions didn't tell us anything about it. This is up. Up is that way. We went a quarter of a turn. I didn't count the clicks, we just did a quarter. Still low. Another quarter turn. Dang, still low. Good grouping. We are consistently low. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Still low on that. Take your time, Pooh. Man, still went low after that first one. That seems like that's gonna be zeroed in, boys and girls, for life. Super glued in. Last one. Sounds like I hit my bows every time.
That's good to me.
I think that's it, don't you? So there you have it, guys. You might have been screaming, "What are you doing, you moron?" I could probably, I don't know. What do you think? I think I'm missing one. Found it, shot it out the middle. So I think that's zeroed in. I think that's a good grouping. How am I supposed to get this other one out? Guys, you probably saw it, but I didn't have no idea. I went to go put everything up and I just Robin Hooded this arrow. I split it down the middle. That was a good shot then, huh? Yeah.